biggest story of the day, of the week, I reckon, don't you? The last race on Wednesday. So James McDonald rubbed out for 6 meetings, Caitlin. So at the moment, that would mean that he doesn't ride a Golden Slipper Day. Does he have any chance of riding there?
Well, he's appealing the suspension or the severity of this suspension. That's on Monday. So he'll go into Druitt Street, into Racing New South Wales, and and he's hoping to get a couple of meetings shaved off to be back for Golden Slipper Day.
And if we look at those rides, I mean, it's a who's who, isn't it? I mean, you've got the remarkable list of rides, and in particular, of course, the favourite for the Slipper, but Animo, every time he runs, Jones wants to be there.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, it's they're a good little story together, and let's hope that he can get a couple of meetings off.
Richo, that rivalry between Maher Eustace and Waller took another turn, I reckon, this week, don't you?
I think you're right, because the Maher Eustace team just announced an extra 26 boxes right here in Sydney. Of course, the prize money is so enticing. And for the Maher Eustace team, they have been primarily with a base in Victoria, with a satellite stable in New South Wales. Things are changing there, and they want to increase their footprint in New South Wales with those extra 26 boxes to be part of this stable that is growing all around Australia. We're racing at Rose Hill today. Lizzie, who caught your eye? Who's got the best book of rides?
Oh, well, I thought it was actually a very even book, even though James McDonald does have the star. That's primarily because he rides Zugochu and he has Hinge in the Group 1. But I do believe that there is a number of jockeys. Zach Lloyd has got a great book of rides. Also, Brett Preble and Tim Clark. They've all got good books of rides. And there's probably no one riding with a better strike rate at the moment than Michael D. And he partners Espiona. If he rides Espiona and he wins on Espiona, that will be 3 Group 1s for Chris Waller consecutively.
Oh, that's incredible, isn't it? And Mahaba and Brosnan at a big price can be a good chance for Michael D as well. I'm looking for some roughies.
Perfect day at Flemington, temperatures in the low 20s, and the track is a good 4. Couldn't ask for more, could we, Caitlin?
No, it is. The track just looks in perfect order, and no breeze either. It's just a stunning day at Flemington.
Let's hear from the man behind the binoculars today, Matty Hill.
Cometh the hour, cometh the legend.
Bruce, lovely to join you on this spectacular day of racing. And what about the weather? They've absolutely poured it on for us. A magnificent day. Such a traditional race, the 150th running of the Newmarket, the Melbourne Cup for the sprinters. And I think the most fascinating horse for the entire day is I Wish I Win. That run in the Lightning Stakes was one just out of the box. Of course, trained by Peter Moody, who's won this race previously with the Great Black Caviar. It's very difficult for horses to back up after they've done something so spectacular like that. But this horse, if he was able to do something similar and win today, we've got a champion on our hands. And will we see him head to Royal Ascot if he was able to succeed this afternoon? He's a fascinating horse. He's won 5 from 14. He's been placed on 7 other occasions. I think overall he's probably a miler, but milers can win Newmarket handicaps. It's a special race today. The other horse down towards the bottom of the weights that's going to be hard to beat is Buena Noches with that weight pullover In Secret from the Coolmore back in the spring. I think they are the main 2 chances in today's Newmarket. All in all, it's a good track. Weather's perfect. It's Super Saturday. Hope you find many winners.
Looking sharp, isn't he, young Matty? So
He is.
where's the star? Well, I can see where the star is, Caitlin.
Yeah, with the star, Jamie Carr. Of course, she's partners In Secret in the Newmarket Handicap. I really like Ayrton today, and a couple of other chances. We've got Sam Clipperton from Sydney, and of course Brett Navdala coming down to ride Private Eye. So Sam Clipperton riding his little mate Marzu, who's some sort of chance in the Newmarket.
And somebody not here, obviously, and won't be for a while, is Ethan Brown, but he's doing so well. And this tweet from this morning, Katie, so going well and overwhelmed with all the support, and why shouldn't he? He's a young star, isn't he? It was a nasty fall.
It was a nasty fall last week, and Bruce, he wasn't in a good way at all, and it's so good to see him bounce back, and just a terrific little jockey, but an even better person. So it's so good to see Ethan on the recovery, on the mend.
Terrific, Katie. It is for sure.
All the market movers here at beautiful Flemington. Well, the first race, and it hasn't taken punters long. Just a real treat for you here today on the screens of 7 as we have the Global Points Bet Ambassador, Paige Spiranac here. Paige, welcome to beautiful Flemington. What do you like in the first?
So I'm liking Uniquely beautiful horse, and I pick over looks over substance.
Which is a pretty good way to go, I think. And I've just been told by our traders we've had one punter take $67, $500 each way. So Uniquely, somebody's already listening. Back to you, Maher.
Thank you for that. Gee, that was a surprise, Daisy. Thank you. So at big odds, Uniquely, there's the favourite, Shock 'em Over.
It's the launch of the Sydney Autumn Carnival at Royal Randwick, but it is a Monday, so I'm going to have to try and do my best with my little mini-me in tow. Edie, you ready? Yeah? Let's go. Paul, who wins the Slipper, the Doncaster and the Queen Elizabeth?
Can I just get the Slipper out of the way first? Hopefully it's us. I don't care which one.
I think it's a very wide open slipper this year. I think a number of horses have got a chance. Well, the slipper, I'm going to say Empire Japan because I'm riding him, so fingers crossed. The Doncaster, always an open race, probably have to go with an old war horse like Cascadian. Queen Elizabeth, how can you go past Animo?
Obviously King's Gambit, I think he's still my number one seed. Don Corleone, he's not far off him.
Grace, congratulations on your appointment to be the ambassador of the Golden Slipper Festival. That must be very exciting.
I'm really excited. It'll be great to be trackside on the 18th, so I can't wait.
What a day, Edie. What did you think? Did you have fun? You did? That's great, babe.
Oh, it's just so good, isn't it?
So good.
She was the star. No surprise, Edie. And there'll be so many Group 1s coming up for us to have mouth-watering, aren't they? Look at that, 20. Yes, 20 Group 1s coming up.
Yeah, quite incredible. 20 Group 1 races. In March, we've got the Newmarket, of course, today. The Golden Slipper next week, the All-Star Mile as well, the Australian Cup. And in April, well, we've got the fabulous for the TJ Smith Australian Derby, Doncaster Mile and the Queen Elizabeth.
Hey, let's talk. The mighty Stratum, who won the Pago in 2005 with Darren Beedman in the saddle for Paul Perry, and then Lenny Beasley jumped on the following week and won the Slipper. He went on to stand a stud. He never won another race in 14 starts, but by gee, he was quick in 2005.